While ordinary North Koreans live on plain rice and bean paste, Kim Jong-un wakes up to coffee worth hundreds of dollars per pound. His life is full of extreme luxury, secret parties, thousands of women chosen to entertain him, and dozens of grand villas across the country. His daily lifestyle is so extravagant that even powerful world leaders would be jealous. Number 1. The morning routine. Most world leaders follow strict routines, but Kim Jong-un's mornings depend on how wild his night was. And yes, those nights are shocking, we'll get there soon. While normal North Koreans wake up to loud patriotic music from government speakers, Kim wakes in a massive mansion in Pyongyang that makes even the White House look small and simple. This residence was built in 1983 and feels more like a private kingdom. It has a 1,000-seat movie theater, several swimming pools with slides, running tracks, sports courts, a horse stable, and even shooting ranges. But the strangest part is hidden underground, a secret bunker built with layers of iron and concrete strong enough to survive nuclear attacks. The entire area is protected with electric fences, landmines, military checkpoints, and even a private train line with a view of an artificial lake. Number 2. Breakfast fit for a dictator. Kim Jong-un starts his day with a cup of freshly brewed coffee. But this isn't normal coffee, it costs around $500 per pound and is specially imported from Brazil. In 2024 alone, North Korea spent millions just to keep his supply flowing, while most citizens struggled to find basic food. 1 pound of his coffee costs more than what an average North Korean earns in a year. After his luxury caffeine boost, Kim sits down to a breakfast that could compete with the world's richest lifestyles. His table includes Italian Parma ham, Japanese Wagyu beef, and the finest Kobe steak, a cut that costs hundreds of dollars per pound. He likes it cooked medium rare, just like his father taught him. This detail came from Kenji Fujimoto, the family's former sushi chef, who witnessed the family's meals while regular citizens survived on plain rice and bean paste. And it doesn't stop there. Kim demands fresh sushi made with toro, the rare and fatty part of tuna. No surprise he weighs over 300 pounds, living on the world's richest foods while barely moving. His breakfast often includes mountains of expensive Swiss cheese, a taste he developed while studying in Switzerland. Even though the UN banned luxury imports to North Korea, Kim still gets them through secret smuggling networks. Seafood is another indulgence: caviar, lobster, and even shark fin soup. Laws don't stop him. Sanctions don't stop him. If nuclear threats don't scare him, why would a food ban? Now let's move to another part of his lifestyle, his extreme spending on alcohol and cigarettes. Number 3. The alcohol addiction. Kim Jong-un is said to spend around $30 million every year just on alcohol for himself and the powerful people around him. To put that into perspective, that's more than the yearly income of some small nations, spent only to stay drunk. In 2019, Dutch authorities stopped almost 1 million bottles of Russian vodka heading toward North Korea, even though sanctions forbid it. That shipment alone showed how far Kim's regime will go to smuggle luxury drinks into the country. His favorite drink? Cristal champagne. Former personal chef Fujimoto revealed that Kim can finish 2 full bottles in one sitting. Each bottle costs more than what a normal North Korean earns in months. And Cristal isn't his only obsession. Kim also loves Hennessy cognac, a habit passed down from his father. North Korea spends around $1 million a year just on that one brand. Even more shocking, Fujimoto once heard Kim brag about drinking 10 bottles of French wine in a single night. Some bottles cost thousands, meaning one night of drinking could equal a year's salary for an entire family. His late-night drinking often pushes government meetings to midnight or later. Some say it's to appear hardworking, but insiders claim he leaves most decisions to his advisors while he continues living in excess. Now here's a question: if you had that level of wealth, would you ever spend that much on alcohol? Yes or no? Number 4. The smoking habit. On top of his unhealthy lifestyle, Kim Jong-un is also a heavy smoker. What makes it even more ironic is that North Korea runs strict anti-smoking campaigns for regular citizens, yet Kim openly smokes during public events and inspections. Photos often show him holding expensive imported cigarettes like Marlboro and Dunhill, brands that cost a fortune in North Korea because of sanctions and smuggling. His smoking habit, combined with extreme drinking, has reportedly caused serious insomnia. Many sources say he struggles to sleep without consuming large amounts of alcohol, creating a dangerous loop that hurts both his health and judgment. Some believe his sleepless nights aren't just caused by addiction, but fear. When you rule through fear and power, you constantly worry about enemies and betrayal. That paranoia may be why his nights are filled with cigarettes, alcohol, and artificial stimulation instead of peace and rest. Number 5, the pleasure squad that costs millions. Now we've reached one of the most uncomfortable parts of Kim Jong-un's lifestyle, his infamous pleasure squad. This group is made up of about 2,000 women handpicked to entertain Kim and his top officials through singing, dancing, massages, and more private activities. Even though he presents himself as a loyal family man, Kim spends huge money to keep this group active. In 2016 alone, nearly $4 million was spent on luxury items just for them. The women face strict medical checks and must maintain specific physical standards to stay in the group. The selection process is harsh and unsettling. Young women are chosen based on beauty, talent, and their willingness to serve the regime. They receive special training in entertainment, massage, and other services meant to satisfy Kim's elite circle. While normal North Korean families struggle to buy food, millions are spent on Kim's personal entertainment, a shocking reminder of how misplaced the regime's priorities truly are. What do you think? Is this how a true leader should live? Number 6, evening entertainment. In the evenings, Kim Jong-un often disappears into his private movie theater, a massive, high-tech cinema big enough to seat hundreds. The screens, speakers, and lighting are so advanced they compete with the best luxury theaters in the world. Building and maintaining this place costs millions, yet it exists solely for Kim and his elite guests. Inside, he watches everything from Hollywood movies and Disney cartoons to James Bond films and even banned South Korean dramas. The irony is shocking. While normal citizens can be jailed for watching foreign media, their leader enjoys it in comfort with snacks and drinks. This theater isn't just for fun, it's also used to show off missile tests and military highlights to his inner circle. In August 2023, he even held a Navy Day celebration there, serving premium refreshments while displaying nuclear launch videos. Sometimes the night ends with karaoke, where Kim performs songs praising himself before an 18-member girl band continues the show. Number 7, the fashion and style. Kim Jong-un's focus on his appearance goes far beyond normal vanity. Every outfit he wears is custom-made, often from expensive European designers, even though sanctions are supposed to stop such imports. His usual style includes dark suits or a Mao-style jacket, similar to what his grandfather Kim Il-sung wore. But here's the strange part, no one in North Korea is allowed to copy his haircut. The government has officially approved only 28 hairstyles, 18 for women and 10 for men. Yet none of them look anything like Kim's unique haircut. His signature style, shaved sides and a longer top to make him appear taller, requires skilled stylists and high-quality products flown in from outside the country. His luxury doesn't end with clothing and hair. Kim reportedly owns a watch collection worth more than $8.2 million. Meanwhile, many citizens don't even have working clocks due to power shortages. Kim is rarely seen without a luxury watch on his wrist, switching brands depending on mood or event. A reminder that every detail of his look is meant to display wealth and control in a nation where most people struggle to survive. Number 8, the car collection. Kim Jong-un's love for luxury cars began during his school years in Switzerland, where he first saw high-end European vehicles. Today, his private car collection is estimated to be worth over $100 million. Just imagine that, while most North Koreans walk, bike, or squeeze into broken public transport, their leader rides in some of the world's most expensive cars. The star of his collection is the Mercedes-Benz S600 Pullman Guard, worth around $1 million each. This car isn't just fancy, it's built like a moving bunker. It has armored steel plates, explosion-proof flooring, and thick bulletproof glass. The powerful V12 engine ensures he can escape danger at high speed if needed. This car has been his main ride since becoming leader, including during the historic summit in Singapore. But he doesn't only rely on one luxury vehicle. Kim also owns a Maybach 62S and was later seen in a Mercedes Maybach 600, both heavily armored. His collection continues with a Rolls-Royce Phantom. He even has Audi models and other European favorites. Maintaining these cars costs a fortune, from special fuel to imported spare parts and expert mechanics, all smuggled in despite sanctions. Number 9. The Naval Fleet. If you thought Kim's car obsession was extreme, his spending on yachts is even more unbelievable. His private fleet includes vessels that look like they belong to Hollywood millionaires, not the leader of one of the world's poorest countries. His main yacht is the Princess 95, a 95-foot luxury ship worth around $7 million. It's part of the LVMH luxury group and comes with high-end technology, elegant interiors, and comfort that feels richer than most five-star hotels. Inside, there's a dining room for 10 guests, multiple decks, a large living space, and 4 luxury bedrooms with private bathrooms. It can host 8 guests in complete comfort, supported by a full crew. But that's not the only vessel he owns. Satellite images show another 100-foot yacht near his private home, along with jet skis and a 60-meter leisure boat. Altogether, the value of his water toys likely exceeds $20 million, while most North Koreans have never even seen the ocean, let alone a boat for fun. Number 10. The security apparatus. Out of everything Kim Jong-un spends money on, his personal security is likely the most expensive. It costs more than what some entire countries spend on their military. His bodyguards are chosen in a strange way. Every guard must be shorter than him so he never appears small in public. These men aren't ordinary guards, they train for years in martial arts, weapons, surveillance, and emergency response. His home security is just as extreme. His Pyongyang residence is surrounded by high walls, checkpoints, cameras, motion sensors, and underground escape tunnels. The cost of maintaining these systems runs into millions every year. Even his communication is tightly protected. He uses encrypted devices that require constant upgrades and expert technicians to keep his conversations secret. Traveling is another huge expense. Kim never flies on just one plane, he uses 3 identical aircraft to confuse potential attackers. On the ground, he travels with multiple look-alike vehicles and constantly changes routes, turning every trip into a massive operation. Number 11. The ultimate display of power. One of the darkest parts of Kim Jong-un's security spending isn't protection, it's eliminating anyone he sees as a threat, even his own family. The most shocking example was the assassination of his half-brother, Kim Jong-nam. Once seen as a possible future leader, Jong-nam lost favor after being caught entering Japan with a fake passport in 2001. Even after living in exile, Kim Jong-un still viewed him as dangerous. On February 13, 2017, at Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Jong-nam was waiting for a flight when 2 women approached him. One wiped a strange liquid on his face, and the other quickly covered his nose and mouth before walking away. That liquid was VX nerve agent, one of the deadliest chemical weapons on Earth. Within 20 minutes, Kim Jong-nam was dead. The entire event was caught on security cameras and triggered global outrage. More than the cost, the message was clear: no one, not even family, is safe if they threaten Kim's power. Number 12. The propaganda machine. One of the biggest and most shocking expenses around Kim Jong-un isn't just his luxury lifestyle, it's the enormous propaganda machine built to convince people he is almost a god. From the moment a North Korean child is born, they are taught that Kim is powerful, perfect, and beyond normal human limits. The government-controlled news, radio, posters, movies, and even schoolbooks repeat the same message every single day. Creating all this content takes huge money: cameras, writers, actors, singers, soldiers, speakers, banners, billboards, and endless rehearsals. Nothing is casual. Every picture and every sentence must show Kim as strong, wise, and untouchable. The propaganda works so deeply that many people fear even thinking something negative about him because they believe he can read minds or will somehow find out. This fear helps justify his luxury lifestyle. While millions live with hunger and limited electricity, Kim enjoys imported cars, expensive alcohol, rare foods, and private entertainment. Reports say almost half of North Korea's national budget supports the military, his personal life, and the propaganda system that protects his image. So tell me, what shocked you the most? The expensive cars? the luxury food? Or the system that forces millions to worship one man? Let me know your thoughts.